Blue Note Juke Joint Whiskey. I had no idea what this was, just knew that it was a store pick from my local store. Stick around, we're both going to find out what Blue Note Juke Joint Whiskey is today in the Speakeasy. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Speakeasy. Today we're going to try some Blue Note Juke Joint Whiskey. Now this is out of Memphis, Tennessee by BR Distilling Company. This one happens to be a store pick from my local store, the Spirit Shop in Norman, Oklahoma. And this one, Blue Note, is typically, doesn't say it on here, this is 117.4 proof. 58.7%, barrel number 18208. Now, Blue Note Juke Joint is typically bottled and sold at 93 proof. So this is, do the math there, what, almost 25 proof higher than the normal Juke Joint Blue Note whiskey. Now, this is uncut, unfiltered, so it is going to be straight from the barrel. That's why it's got the barrel number on there, 18208. Now, aged a minimum of 3 years. This is, the mash bill on this is 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley. Now the site says this drinks just as smooth neat as it does in your favorite cocktail, available nationwide, and it's got winners of, won multiple awards since 2020, I guess, which is when it probably came out after they originally started bottling their bourbon. Okay, so looks wise, the site says nothing as to what these are supposed to look like. Again, this is a store pick, so this is not typically what's sold or talked about on the site. This one's got a medium amber, medium honey color, maybe a darker honey color to me. Fine with me. The aroma is supposed to be sweet corn, allspice, and oak. Let's find out. Sweet corn, allspice, and oak. Now to me, this one, with it being almost 118 proof, this one smells a little hotter to me. Got a little heat in my nostrils. Whew. And yes, I am breathing through my mouth too, trying to get all the good aroma out of it. Now, it's hard for me to get past the heat on the nostril. I do smell a typical oak and caramel. Got a little bit of light vanilla. If the aroma is any indication, I'm going to say a lot of times it will smell hot, taste sweet, or smell sweet and taste hot. Hopefully that means this one tastes sweet. Surprisingly, there's a lot of heat right at first. A little bit disappointing there, but flavor-wise, the site says vanilla, allspice, apricot, and pear. I think the allspice, I don't know what allspice tastes like, smells like, or anything, but I do know what spicy means. And that one's got, it does have a lot of spice to it right at first. To me, the spiciness overwhelms any other flavors I might be getting out of it. I do get a sweetness. I don't know, I guess that's probably the typical vanilla caramel you get with a bourbon. but it's hard to get past that burst of heat I get in my mouth at first. This says that in the finish, all spice fades into lingering notes of oak, pear, and vanilla. The funny thing is, I'm starting in the finish is where I'm getting more flavors. In the mouth, it's just all overwhelmed by the spiciness. To me, it drinks every bit of 118 proof or higher. It's just in the mouth. It's just really, really spicy and hot to me. Although because it is a single barrel, I get a sweetness at the same time. The spiciness is overwhelming the sweetness to me, and the heat fades away fairly quickly, but it lingers long enough. That like right now, I'm still getting a little warmth in my chest. It tastes good. It smells good. It's just a little too spicy for me. Definitely going to be on the rocks. What else does the site say here? Lingering notes of oak, pear, and vanilla. Maybe that vanilla and pear. People that can pick that out. I can't. Maybe that's where I'm getting the sweetness at. Now, I think that this is probably, this is a $35 bottle. And it is value-wise, that's a great value for a single barrel. I'm going to assume that is what I paid. I wrote that on here. So if I paid $35 for this for a single barrel whiskey at 108, almost 118 proof, that's a fantastic value. However, the fact that it, to me, drinks and smells really hot, it's going to have to be on the rocks, or it's going to have to go into a cocktail for me. That's just the way my taste buds work. I gotta cool it down or sweeten it up. Now, they did have on their website a lot of cool recipes. One of which is called a cherry bourbon punch. So here's what I'm going to do. A double whammy today. I'm going to make a quick cocktail called cherry bourbon punch from the recipe. What we're going to do is we're going to have 2 ounces of whiskey. Might as well use the rest of what I got in here. I'm the one drinking it, right? And we're going to take our tin, our mixing tin. We're going to put ice in it. We're going to take this 2 ounces of whiskey. We're going to add a ½ ounce of lemon juice, a ½ ounce of cherry liqueur. Now it says that you could add in another ½ ounce of pineapple juice if you wanted a tropical twist. I think I'm staying away from the pineapple juice today. So then we're going to take this, we're going to shake this. Then we're going to strain this into our coupe glass here. If I can get it open. Woo! And garnish with a cherry. Slide that over slightly, just like that. And there, folks, is a cherry bourbon punch. Wonder what this is like. Well, that's different. Not bad. Still prefer an old fashioned, but it has definitely enough sweetness in it to take away the kick of that 118 proof whiskey. Hey, I think that's a doable, different kind of cocktail. Why don't you give it a shot? Maybe you'll like it too. Hey everybody, I really appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to stick around through the rest of the year. We're going to finish this out with a bang. Be sure to thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. Come back and see us next time here in the Speakeasy.